Your mind is your greatest weapon in the battlefield of life, is won or lost in your head before it ever manifests in reality. Every thought you entertain is either empowering you or enslaving you. Most people walk through life carrying beliefs that were handed to them by others. Beliefs about what they can or cannot do, what is possible or impossible. These invisible chains keep them locked in mediocrity, living far below their potential. But the truth is, you are not your past, you are not your failures, and you are not the opinions of others. You are the creator of your reality, and it all begins with how you think. When you train your mind to see opportunities instead of obstacles, everything changes. Challenges no longer become roadblocks. They become fuel for growth. Most people let fear dictate their decisions, but fear is just a story you tell yourself. Rewire that story. Replace doubt with certainty, hesitation with action, and excuses with results. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not talent, not luck, but the ability to control and direct their thoughts. The mind is like a muscle. The more you condition it, the stronger it becomes. Feed it with empowering beliefs, visualize your success every single day, and speak to yourself as if you are already the person you want to become. The greatest achievers in history all had one thing in common. Your mind can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. If you let it run on autopilot, it will default to fear, doubt, and limitations. But when you take control, when you decide to program it with certainty, resilience, and unshakable confidence, nothing can stop you. Pain is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. Most people spend their lives avoiding pain, running from discomfort, and seeking the easy path. But the truth is, growth never happens in comfort. Every struggle, every setback, and every failure holds the key to unlocking your true potential. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding hardship. They got there by embracing it. They understood that pain is a sign of progress. When you push your body in the gym, your muscles break down before they grow stronger. The same principle applies to life. Every time you face adversity, you are being shaped into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more capable. The key is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing pain as suffering, see it as transformation. Instead of seeing failure as feedback, every challenge is a lesson, every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every painful moment is fuel for your greatness. The moment you stop fearing pain and start using it as a tool, you become unstoppable. Massive action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Everyone has a vision of the life they want, but very few people are willing to do what it takes to make it happen. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right circumstances. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. The only time is now. Success is not about thinking, planning, or hoping. It's about taking relentless, focused action every single day. It's about doing the work when you don't feel like it, pushing forward when motivation fades, and refusing to accept anything less than your full potential. The people who win in life are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who take the most action. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest prison. Every thought you think shapes your reality. Most people are trapped by their own limiting beliefs, telling themselves stories about why they can't, why it's too hard, or why they're not enough. But the truth is, your mind will believe whatever you repeatedly tell it. If you tell yourself you're unstoppable, that you're capable, that you're built for success, your mind will start finding ways to make it true. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent or intelligence. It's the ability to control and direct their thoughts. If you focus on obstacles, you'll find more obstacles. If you focus on possibilities, you'll find solutions. The key is to train your mind to work for you instead of against you. Replace doubt with belief, fear with action, excuses with commitment. When you master your mind, you master your life. Discipline is the foundation of freedom. Most people think discipline is restrictive, that it takes away their freedom. But the opposite is true. The more disciplined you become, the more control you have over your life. Without discipline, you are a slave to your emotions, your cravings, and your distractions. But when you build the habit of discipline, you create the ability to design your life on your terms. The world's most successful people don't rely on motivation because motivation is temporary. They rely on discipline. The ability to do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your willpower. Every time you push through resistance, you grow. The key is to commit to daily habits, to small, consistent actions that compound over time. Master discipline and you master success. Fear is the gatekeeper to everything you desire. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It's all an illusion. Most of the things you fear will never happen, and the few that do will only make you stronger. Fear is not meant to stop you, it's meant to test. It's a signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's exactly where you need to be. The people who achieve the most in life are not fearless. They simply refuse to let fear control them. They feel the fear and take action anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's acting despite it. The moment you stop running from fear and start facing it head on, you take back control of your life. Fear loses its power when you move toward it. The more you push through, the stronger you become. Your greatest breakthroughs lie on the other side of fear. Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Most people run from pain, avoid discomfort, and seek the easiest path, but that's why they remain stuck. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens in struggle. Pain is the fire that forges strength, resilience, and character. Every successful person you admire has endured immense pain, rejections, failures, losses, but instead of letting it break them, they let it build them. Pain has two choices. It can either destroy you or transform you. The difference is how you respond. If you see pain as suffering, it will make you weak. But if you see pain as a lesson, it will make you unstoppable. The challenges you face are not there to stop you. They are there to prepare you. Every failure is a stepping stone. Every setback is a test, and every difficulty is an opportunity to rise. Pain forces you to grow in ways you never would have otherwise. It reveals your true strength, exposes your weaknesses, and shows you what you're truly capable of. If you embrace pain instead of resisting it, you will find power. The greatest version of you is on the other side of pain. Massive action is the only path to massive success. Too many people overthink, overanalyze, and wait for the perfect moment, but that moment never comes. The people who achieve greatness are the ones who take action, even when they don't have all the answers. They move forward, make mistakes, adjust, and keep pushing. Success is not about knowing everything in advance. It's about having the courage to start and the determination to keep going. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates results. Every small step you take builds confidence. Every failure teaches a lesson, and every attempt gets you closer to your goal. Waiting won't get you there, planning forever won't get you there, but relentless action will. Your environment shapes your future more than you realize. You can have the biggest dreams and the strongest work ethic, but if you're surrounded by negativity, excuses, and mediocrity, you will struggle to rise. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the habits you reinforce all play a role in determining your success. Winners surround themselves with other winners. They seek out people who challenge them, push them, and inspire them to become better. If you're around those who complain, doubt, and settle for less, you will absorb that mindset. If you're around those who take action, think big, and refuse to accept limits, that energy will elevate you. Environment is everything. If your current surroundings don't support your growth, change them. Find mentors, consume powerful ideas, and create a space where success is the only option. The right environment fuels ambition, eliminates distractions, and keeps you focused on what truly matters. Success is never about luck. It's about consistency. The world rewards those who show up every single day, regardless of how they feel. It's easy to be motivated for a week, to work hard for a month, but true success comes from relentless, long-term consistency. The greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders became world-class not because of one lucky break, but because they committed to daily improvement. Small actions repeated over time lead to massive results. Most people give up too soon, expecting quick rewards, but success is a game of endurance. It's about doing the right things over and over, even when there's no immediate payoff. Consistency builds habits, habits build discipline, and discipline builds greatness. Every single day matters. Every decision you make, every effort you put in compounds into something bigger. If you commit to showing up daily, pushing through resistance, and refusing to quit, success becomes inevitable. Fear is the greatest liar, and it keeps more people stuck than failure ever could. Fear whispers that you're not ready, not capable, not good enough, and if you listen, it will control your life. Fear is not real. It's just a story your mind tells to keep you in the comfort zone, but the comfort zone is not where success lives. Everything you want, the opportunities, the breakthroughs, the transformation is on the other side of fear. Fear doesn't mean stop, it means go. It's a signal that you're about to grow, that you're stepping into something bigger. The most successful people in the world feel fear just like everyone else, but they don't let it dictate their actions. They move forward despite it. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. Fear is a test, a barrier between you and your next level. If you let it stop you, you'll stay where you are. If you face it, push through it, and refuse to back down, you'll realize that fear is just an illusion. You'll look back and wonder why you ever let it hold you back. Fear only has power when you give it power. The moment you decide to act in spite of fear, you take your power back. You break the chains that have been holding you, and you step into the person you were meant to be. The more you face fear, the weaker it becomes. It loses its grip on you, and eventually you become unstoppable. Fear never truly disappears, but when you learn to act despite it, it no longer controls you. The only way to truly live is to stop fearing fear itself. Pain is a powerful teacher, and most people spend their lives running from it. They avoid discomfort, seek shortcuts, and try to numb themselves from struggle. But pain is not the enemy. It's the gateway to growth. The truth is, every time you push through pain, you become stronger. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of hardship is shaping you into the person you need to be. The most successful people in the world have not avoided pain. They have embraced it. They have used it as fuel, as motivation, as a tool to sharpen their mindset and strengthen their resolve. Pain forces you to make a decision. Either you let it break you or you let it build you. The problem is not pain itself, but how you interpret it. If you see it as suffering, it will drain you. But if you see it as a lesson, as a stepping stone, it will empower you. The greatest transformations in life come from the toughest struggles. It is in the fire that the strongest steel is forged. It is through adversity that the most powerful minds are built. If you never experience struggle, you never develop resilience. If you never endure hardship, you never cultivate strength. Pain has a purpose, and that purpose is to push you beyond your limits. Growth is never comfortable. It requires sacrifice, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to keep moving forward even when everything inside you wants to quit. The people who achieve the impossible are the ones who refuse to let pain stop them. They welcome it, they learn from it, and they use it to drive them forward. Every painful experience is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable version of yourself. Success is not a matter of luck, talent, or external circumstances. It's a game of mindset, and the ones who win are those who master their thoughts. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest enemy, and the way you program it determines the quality of your life. The world is full of people who have all the resources, connections, and opportunities, but still fail because they haven't trained their minds to handle pressure, setbacks, and challenges. On the other hand, history is filled with stories of people who had nothing, no money, no advantages, no support, but achieved greatness because they controlled their mindset. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions create your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, not capable, or not worthy, then that will become your truth. But if you program your mind for success, discipline, and resilience, you'll start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. The key is to take control of your inner dialogue. Stop feeding your mind with doubts, fears, and negativity, and start conditioning it with powerful beliefs, unshakable confidence, and unstoppable determination. The way you speak to yourself in tough moments determines whether you push forward or give up. The difference between those who win and those who lose is not intelligence or luck, it's mental conditioning. Champions train their minds every single day. They visualize success, focus on solutions, and refuse to let failure define them. You must become the master of your own thoughts, because the second you let external circumstances dictate your mindset, you've already lost. The world will throw challenges at you, but it's your response that determines your outcome. When you train your mind to be unbreakable, nothing can stop you.